Hey everybody, it's Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we are here at Darien Lake, Six Flags Darien Lake. And of course, if you have a Darien Lake, you also got to have a Hurricane Harbor because they own that name here. And how you get into it is right over here is like where the Emporium Souvenirs is, and the main area. Look for Tradewinds gift shop, and when you come over there, you can come right over this direction, and it will take you into Hurricane Harbor. Now, I remember before when I came here, they actually had a thing blocked off where you actually had to have a special pass, but it looks like they got rid of that finally. But just like most Hurricane Harbors, you have a giant shark right here. So first time we did it, we went that direction. So now we're going to change up and we're going to head over here. But real quick, by the entrance there's also, this used to be a restaurant, which actually was my favorite restaurant, but now it's a parent patio. But that's not part of the water park. So we're going to walk into the water park here. We're going to show you everything that they have here. Right here is the basically the instructions, the hours and stuff. And as soon as you come over this way, you have a snack shack where you can get drinks and all that. But as we walk over here, one of their bigger rides looks like it might be down today, but it's a giant raft ride. And let me show you. Oh, it's definitely down because there's no water in the tube here. But this is where you would splash down from the raft ride. And I'll double check the name there, but. Yeah, it looks kind of cool actually. But like I said, no go for today. The rafts are stuck there and all that stuff. And of course, you also always have lockers. As soon as you come in, you always got to have lockers. Now it's a bright sunny day, so we're going to be fighting with the camera all day. But it's kind of comes with the part. Now this is not an additional charge when you get into Six Flags Darien Lake. You also get the water park, and it is the middle of July. And it feels like the middle of July. It's definitely a hot day here. So now let me head it over here to the right. Now, like I said before, the one raft is down, but the newest thing here at this water park, so Big Kahuna, that's the one that's down, which I think is ironic because Big Kahuna was the water park that just got bought by IB Parks, which is now Sahara Sam's. But yeah, so that's Big Kahuna, that's closed. But over here, this was the newest thing that they gave them here at the park. It's called Wahoo Wave. And this is a giant funnel, basically. If you like funnel rides, this one's definitely for you. Come over real quick here. Now, one thing I did notice about this today is they definitely are blaring music a lot more than before. Just see if we can see somebody come through. But yeah, here you got to get the big rafts at the bottom and walk all the way up the stairs. And it is a hot day today, so this is going to be very mobbed. But yeah, hopefully somebody comes through soon. Always love waiting for that moment, and sometimes the moment never occurs. All right, there it is. It just hit the funnel, and it's getting ready to come down the middle there. So there it is, splash down. And what I love is the whole background back there, if you can see it, is Riot Steel. But this is right next to the wave pool, and it's a giant wave pool. And like I said, it is a hot day here in Western New York, and these waves are coming pretty good. They're pretty high, actually. Pretty impressive with the wave pool. So, but that's what you get right here. And now we're going to walk over this way. Yet again, Big Kahuna is down, but we're going to walk our way back out here. We're going to go along the footpath, but that is the wave pool right there. So, have you ever been to this water park? If so, tell us what your favorite slides are. I'm always curious to see what people like. Do they like the mat rides, tube rides? Are there body slides here? I guess we're going to find out soon, right? But as we head this way, one of the food stands is right over here. You saw the snack stand. This one's called Gully Washers, which is the finest eatery in the harbor. And you know what? I looked at the menu. They're not lying. And right over here, that is the, I love that. That is actually the mascot I used before for the first photos that we did. So we're going to head around this way, and we're going to actually, you know what, we're not going to go this way, we're going to go around this way. There's the backside of that logo guy. And as we head over this way, over here's your restrooms, and this is all lounge chairs and stuff for the for people that are enjoying the wave pool all day. But we're here to show you more of the attractions. So, and the one thing I always liked about this park is one of the big attractions is their lazy river, which we're going to show you soon. And they advertise it as heated. Now, people have told me that they've never seen it heated, but you know what? And right here, these are cabanas. You always gotta love cabanas. You can rent those out. If you're interested, you can always lock them in place online. Go to Six Flags Darien Lake, Hurricane Harbor, and you can lock those in. All right, so say goodbye to the wave pool because we're going out this way now to the surf shop. Now, the surf shop is, of course, where you can get cabana rentals here. You can also get swimsuits and stuff, but who goes to a water park and doesn't bring a swimsuit, right? Well, let's walk over this way and show you. Now, these are some of the older slides, and those are the cabanas right there. Those are really nice. But these are the older slides over here. And you got Shark Bites, which is the other meal location here. So, over here, this is how you get to Tornado. Now, Tornado, of course, is the giant funnel right there. Much bigger than the one that you saw there, but and these are the ones that use the giant ones. So that's called Tornado. And over here, these are body slides, but they're the ones with the drop floor. So if you like the drop floors, Brain Drain is the ones for you. I like body slides, but I'm not a huge fan of the drops. The drop floors. You can see up there because it's almost straight down in the beginning. But yet again, if you like the free fall for a couple seconds, these are definitely for you. Now, the one thing I always think is a bummer is, and we'll see somebody come through here in a second, one thing that's always a bummer with these body slides is they end up in troughs. I've never been a big fan of the troughs. I always, oh, there goes, purple came through. So I've never been a big fan of the troughs, but yet again, I understand why they do it, less of a need for lifeguards. And like I said, back there, you can actually see the helixes of Ride Steel. And over here, this is called Swirl City, which is the tubes. And here you got 4 of them going in there. You have Turbo Twin 1, Cannonball Run. You have Turbo Twin 2, and you have Mr. Twister. So they all got little names going through here. And there you actually got a toilet bowl as opposed to a funnel. But that's where we are there. So this is where you can go and get a lot of these slides. I like the Brain Drain logo there, which is kind of cool. And then, like I said, here's the other food area called Shark Bites. Great name for a place. Get pizza, you can actually buy some beer and stuff like that. Now, over this way, you're going to go up this hill here, and this takes you to the lazy river. And like I said, this is probably one of the best lazy rivers that I've ever seen. A lot of the ones I've been seeing lately have been boomerangs, where they've gone back and forth really tight. But here you see you get people right there, they get hit by the fountain. And as you come over this way, this is a nice little crossroads right here. That way takes you to where we just came from with the wave pool. And this is going to take you over to the lazy river, the entrance and stuff. Flotation Station is the name of this one. And this is a really nice, I've always liked this lazy river. It's actually one of the better ones I've seen. Let's go here. But if you're a little kid, you need to have a lifeguard because it is almost, it's 2 feet 6 inches. So. Now this is kind of like a little island here. And the main thing to come here is actually to get on the lazy river. But there is actually a slide tower over here that I also want to show you. So, but yeah, this is where you enter Flotation Station. Yeah, again, a really cool name actually. And this is kind of a dead end here. But you have a lot of cabanas and all that. So we're going to go back over the bridge. And I like this because this is actually an island for the lazy river. So that's something you don't see every day where you get in on the end. And it's like literally hugging the edge of the park because right there's a parking lot to come in. But a lot of people in Flotation Station today because it is a hot one, people. And I actually have a swimsuit in the car, so maybe I might do it. But yet again, one of the best lazy rivers I've seen is Flotation Station. And they claim that it is heated, which is probably needed in May and probably in September if it's still open. Because it's Western New York. We've all seen the Buffalo Bills games, guys. They get some snow around here. Now as we head over this way, that takes you over to the wave pool. So we're going to head out this way, and we're going to take you, right there's the backside with all the cabanas. And we're going to take you this way here to take you to, if you look in front of there, you got body slides that kind of twist over on top of each other. It looks kind of crazy. And yet again, it is pretty hot. So after this, I'm going to ride some coasters, but when I'm done with this, who knows, I might actually grab my swimsuit and enjoy the rest of the day. But we show you every inch of these parks. And like I said, we're more than halfway done with this water park. And if you like what you're seeing, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We do a ton of explores where we show you all the different aspects of the park. And Oh, this one is actually a mat ride. You see all the people in line with the mats. It's called Rip Curl. So this is a mat ride, and they got got 6, and they're dark tubes and they intertwine. So that's kind of rare and kind of cool, actually. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, like, this is a pretty good water park, but you know what it's missing? You know what's really missing? Probably a splash pad. Well, guess what? We're going to the splash pad. You cannot have a water park and not have a splash pad. So as we come up this way, we're going to show you their splash pad. I'm sure they got a cool name for it, because you see the sign says lifeguard training, but I don't think that's the name of it. It is called Hooks Lagoon, people. And this is one heck of a nice splash pad here. You got slides coming in and out. You got that, I like that, the weather vane there spins water on the people. But that's all there. As you come over here, it's pretty much like not even a foot deep. But it actually shows you over here, that's the mat ride. But here is Hooks Lagoon. One thing I don't see is a bucket, but maybe it's on the other side. Because this is actually one of the bigger ones I've ever seen. Yeah, it's like a 3-parter. So this definitely is a splash pad that has a lot of things going for it. Let's see what we got here. Yep, they got a bucket up there. So there's some mushrooms, got a slide over there. You got water that kicks out there. They got snakes in the water and all that. And it's kind of cool because there's a second section over here. So there's the main splash pad there. And they got a bucket filling up right there. So as that comes through, it's going to pour. And then over here, they got a whole other section here too. So this is one of the bigger splash pads I've seen. So if you like splash pads, highly recommend this. This is huge. So there you go. That is pretty much Hurricane Harbor here at Six Flags Darien Lake. Have you been here before? What are your thoughts on the water park? You know, is this a park that you think is going to make it over time, or do you think its days are numbered like Six Flags America? Let us know in the comments section, and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And I can't wait to see you in the queue. Here's Scallywags again. Can't wait to see you in the queue in 2025. Actually, I forgot to show you. Right there is the shark. Right there is the bathrooms, and you exit through the gift shop, just like Dollywood. So, gotta love it when you exit through the gift shop. All right. So that's done.